Sea Turtle Inc. is assessing the damage from this weekend's high tides on sea turtle nesting sites out on the island. Dozens of nesting sites for the endangered Camp Ridley sea turtles were found flooded or washed out. Channel 5 Steven Sarabia tells us how weather has a major impact on sea turtles and how you can help the species from being wiped out. Hey, Steven.
That's right. Sea Turtle Inc. tells us they always prepare for events like this. Their efforts were not in vain.
It could have been a big disaster for this endangered species.
None of those eggs would have hatched had we left them in their original site.
Jeff George has been a part of the sea turtle conservation efforts at the island for roughly 26 years. He says events like what happened this weekend are rare and dangerous to their efforts.
It made finding our nesting turtles very difficult.
So far, they have moved 29 nests to a safe location. Each nest holds about 100 eggs. Over 20 of those nests would have been lost.
This is typically where you would find a sea turtle nest next to all these plants and vegetation, nowhere near the shoreline. This weekend was a different story when the tides got all the way up to about here, and that's enough to drown those eggs.
The high tide could be linked to the strong winds that came with the front this weekend. While they were able to save many, nests they couldn't find won't share the same fate.
Unfortunately, if there were any out there that we hadn't moved, they're probably gone.
According to U.S. Fish and Wildlife, the Kemp's Ridley is the most endangered of the sea turtles. They also only lay eggs in Texas and Tamaulipas. There are also many dangers to the reptiles.
Driving on the beach, high tides in the spring, a lot of predators on our beaches where there aren't people.
Another big danger to the race can of course be beachgoers.
So it's important that people know to stay away from Mama because they'll scare her back into the ocean and she'll lose her eggs.
With nesting season happening now, it's not unheard of to run into a Kemp's Ridley sea turtle while out at the island. Messing with an endangered species is a federal offense which can land you a hefty fine as well as jail time.
If you do come across a sea turtle nest, you are urged to contact Sea Turtle Inc. Their number is 761-4511. Live in the Channel 5 News studio, Steven Sarabia, Channel 5 News at 10:30.
Another note to sea turtles. Sea turtles are also known to get caught in fishing lines, so this is what you need to know in case that might happen to you if you're fishing along the coast. Sea Turtle Inc. urges you to contact them first so they can guide you on how to safely remove a hook or line. You are urged to properly throw away your fishing line. They also add that more than 100 sea turtles are rescued every year. They say last year over 15 of them were tangled up in fishing lines.